and with a chest empty, devoid of a heart, I slowly walked the path, being twisted from the start. A little bit of a diatribe to begin this. Would be the second video on this channel. It's not in any way, shape, or form intended to get big or anything like that. So if you come across and you subscribe to it, I do appreciate it, but don't expect me to have any Patreon or any live streams or thank you for 100 subs or anything like this. It's just something out there. I mean, feel free to message me if you want that 100 subscriber thing or whatever. But I'm not expecting this to get anywhere near higher than it actually is. So, without further ado, without me further droning on about my own personal reasons for doing this, let us continue on to what actually matters to people that are going to be watching this. And that's the art, the poetry, the very meat and potatoes, essence of what this channel is about. So, let me have a quick drink here. And let us begin. Speak No Evil, March 3rd, 2018. Go back to the beginning of the month at this point. Should I fall back into darkness? After all, it's calling my name, even in silence. Echoes travel way too far in these halls. I can hear your screams bouncing off the walls. But let us forget this. Just a mistake we both agreed to never make. But this isn't the first time. It's more than I can count. We both feel dirty, but the night we can't renounce. So as I stumble down the hall, grasping for reality, last night bitter held in my hands, one more time around, but this never ends well for you or for me. There is no solace in us, we have found. Last night will never happen again. We shall never speak of this evil again. If it happens again, I mean when, we'll start the process again. Under the Knife, March 6th, 2018. One more night under the knife. You want in, but I locked the door. You're screaming at me to save this life. I can almost feel blood hit the floor. Before, I could see the world through the bottle. And I can see through all of the faces. The dead, broken, those who aren't role models. And I know where my place is. So tonight, I sharpen the knife twice, one last time, to make this right. And this time, I accept the price, even if you want me to put up a fight. Abscissa. Now this is a title I used before. I'm not sure if I read it in the last video I did or not. I don't think so. It's pretty old. I think 16, 17 when I first wrote the original one titled Abscissa. This one follows generally the same theme, but it's a little more modernized, my more modern experiences. Not being an angsty teenager so much anymore. Anyway, moving on. You held me close, fingers crossed behind your back. I wasn't aware I was agreeing to 1,000 heartaches. But wait, let's get this story back on track. Let us go back to where this all starts to weave several fates. You saw someone fundamentally broken. Despite all of the warning that I had spoken, you decided to start gluing the pieces back together with no care as to what you were placing where. You thought you could make the pieces something better. The collateral damage, quite frankly, you didn't really care. So what you created was twisted, used, tortured, and abused. Now we come to the climax of the story, the tip of the parable, where the sickening lies, deceits, and all of the ne'er-do-wells start to wear thin the outer shell of something already weakened. And slowly our seams fell apart, torn. Stitches gave way, and here we are today, empty-handed with nothing to say. So I paint the mirrors black to mask what I already knew. But I know now to never let another woman fall into the same trap as you. So while you were wishing for the best from the start, you got it. I'm happy for you. But I'm left the same as I was, without a heart. But past experiences make us who we are, and the past is the past. So let it all go. One more goodbye that will be my last. Moving on. Abyss. This is March 12th, 2018. Getting a little closer to modern age here. Stare too deep for far too long, and you and the abyss will become one. A tale as old as time. We all fall victim. I turned so far away, I became it under my own volition. Take a look at me now. The darkness changed me somehow. I tore my heart out to replace it. And no, you don't want a bite of this piece of shit. I sought to defeat the demons, only to be defeated by my own transgressions. And the darkness whispers to me, with me, you will be free. A little bit more morbid side of my personality revealed into that one. But let's go on. I think it's tastier. This one is March 14th, 2018. So 6 days ago at the time of recording this. 6 days. I am super slow with this shit. Anyway, let's continue. This one's called In Scarcity, Voids Appear. I'll take the ashes from the floor, bury them to just make sure that this corpse will never rise again. I don't care how tragic your life has been. For too long, you've been crying on my shoulder, looking for a place to hover over. I won't stay here and collar your tea in self-pity, and you shall revel in scarcity. This isn't cruelty. This isn't anger or of a vindictive nature. You just need to understand there's no one here to help you off the edge. So put down the needle. It won't help you escape the reality you found yourself in. Tragedy comes in silence and in darkness. Yet you revel in your own weakness. So no more will I tie together your pieces. It's up to you to fix yourself. And with that does it for this video. If you want any artwork done, I'm always free to attempt to draw something. My artistic talent comes and goes. Just depends on how I'm feeling. I don't really have much else to say other than catch the next one whenever the hell it comes out. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I will see you guys whenever the next one drops.